You're gonna go fight you're gonna go fight their police. Nothing will happen. Let us tap on the screen, guys. I don't know why in the morning there are no much people in the internet. There are no more people online. And now you change them. 8:06 now. Before, let's say, in 3-4 hours from now, people will begin to fool the internet. They are still sleeping. Lazy dude. Me, I wake up this morning. I don't chop finish. Walk Facebook. Yeah. I said you chase them away. Well, I'm not going too much like this. Abi. So the sniper, what are you saying? Let me read. Returning his passport doesn't mean he has no case. I don't think they can do so. The fact that Spending is still under bail, they cannot return anything. They can't. I mean, under what condition should they release his passport? I don't know. If they had needed the passport, it was part of the reason why they set him free, as in bail. For them to give him back, it is either everything is discharged. The case is discharged, no longer having a case. Because the condition of his bail, if the condition is that he must drop the passport must always be dropped now. That's the condition of the bail, unless the bail no longer exists. The bail is cancelled, yes. And then either they detain him or they set him free. It is either of those two. Detain him or set him free. So guys, let me read the CTC a little bit. To those of you who are new, okay, I'm going to be reading CTC to you guys, and I'm going to analyze, and I'm going to teach from this standpoint, okay? A lot of you who do not know about Babate, what these guys they have said. So let me see, I'm going to start from somebody. Oh my God. If I start to read CTC now, every live stream is good and they will start with CTC again. Eh? Maybe I should not just start. Because whatever we do here now, very soon now, everybody, everywhere, they begin to do it. Which can wahala be this one now? Which can wahala be this one now? If we start now, everywhere you go throughout today, you will see CTC. I'm telling you. Start now. Start. I put the pressure on me now. Hey, come back. Pressure good. Put the pressure on me, I beg. I don't like pressure. Nobody pressure me, please. No pressure. American Daddy. How are you, American Daddy? It has been a while. American Daddy, more go top life. Oh, and that more go Japan. Oh, no, I cannot top life. Good morning, Papa. Hey, how are you? Not too bad, not too bad. Guys, I finished playing the psychic, okay? I finished playing it. There's nothing left again. That's everything. She said she's going to continue, that she was blocked in the spiritual realm. That Mohbad, she see like a dark force, okay? Like Mohbad's death, there's some magical power, whatever that is involved in Mohbad's death. I suspect Obama Kenje. And she talked about some person that has a hand in Mohbad's death is linked with some other people who are in a very dark organization. Yeah, go on. She also mentioned 2 nurses. I don't like this. Saying, I was going to ask her, what do you think, of that whole narrative? No, I was going to ask you, what's your opinion on that narrative? I said, did you break it down or did you just play it? No, I just played it. But as a matter of fact, Mohbad's death is so tragic to the extent it's the kind of death where people can see what happened to Mohbad. Scientifically, forget about juju, forget about spirit. Okay? There is a part of the human receptive system that can predict, that can recollect information and set a kind of accuracy. That's why sometimes you dream that something will happen and that thing will happen exactly the same way. Okay? So the same way you can recollect some things that has happened before from the past. So it's just some kind of human beings that possess this kind of powers. So whoever that have it, with this kind of death that Mohbad has died and the whole world is crying, everyone is worried, it is possible for such hormones to be activated. If those hormones are activated, the person will sin. So whatever she's saying, aside from the fact that the case is ongoing and people knows about it, there's also another part of truth in it. There's truth in it. That Mohbad's death indeed is attached to some kind of a magical, a magical occultic like that, darkness, So that is present. Come on, think about when they buried Mohbad. Think about his neck. Okay, they threw calabash. I mean, what do you call it? Pot. They threw all kind of stuff on his grave. They chased it down to the grave. And also the particular day he died, 9/11. It's a very important day, in terms of energy collecting, so we need to look into that as well, trust me.
Papariano, to some extent, I may be skeptical, but I believe that some people have this.
Let's tap in this person.
Yeah, some people are more blessed than others when it comes to the spiritual realm. I wouldn't say I'm spiritual, but I can say that to some extent, I'm sort of spiritual, but I can't say I'm fully spiritual. But what I'm trying to say is, the lady that just finished the video we just listened to talked about. A narrative. She narrated the whole thing from the spirit. What Mohbad felt when that happened to him. She may not really say exactly what happened, but when people pass on, their mind wanders about. They may not really have the full understanding what actually happened to them, but their mind, their spirit wanders about and all that. So that I have to feel that that's what she connected to, what Mohbad felt as at that time, what her spirit was what his spirit was as at that time. Spirits, they roam around, they don't know exactly what they are doing, So I guess that was what she was connected to, and she couldn't pinpoint exactly what actually happened. That is what I felt. But if you look into the chat, I was talking about this Long Island medium.
Sorry, you said
she's a woman.
Who was connected?
The woman you just played her video. Yeah, she based on what I heard, I feel she connected to Mohbad's spirit as at the time that happens to him. And when people just die, their spirits roam around. The spirit is not really. The spirit is confused. The spirit is not sure what is happening to them. Are they alive? Are they dead? I think I felt that's what she connected to, and she couldn't pinpoint what actually happens to Mohbad at that time, because Mohbad's spirit was actually roaming around and couldn't figure out what happened to him. But as spirit, you could say, okay, maybe this is what happened. This is what. So she wasn't really getting that full information. But that's what I'm saying, that there's this woman people that lives in New York. There is this Long Island medium. She's very, very on point. She could connect. Spirits are very, very comfortable with her. That whenever she see that picture of me with the family, the spirit of the dead ones appear to her, and she gets real information about what actually happened to that person at the time of death. So I don't live in the US or talk about living in New York, but people that live around there, they can, I don't know, they can book an appointment, they can I don't know if they really want to pursue it or go after her. She's very, very good. If you Google her on YouTube, Long Island Medium, she's very, very good. So I don't know. Well, like I said, I'm not 100% spiritual, but to some extent, you know, I believe that what happened in physical also shows up in spiritual. So, yeah, to some extent, I want to believe I'm a bit spiritual, but like that. So, what do you have to say?
Yes, Papariano don't believe in spiritual, really. A scientist.
Okay,
So,
I know this.
no, as in, I personally, I believe, I'm spiritual as well. So, some are more than others. My wife is more spiritual than myself. And from the beginning of this case, before I knew anyone called Prime Boy, I saw already a vision of him. Before the end of September, I had another vision of, the car park in Ikorodu, So some people can see, some people can't see, It's not everyone. And you can kind of train yourself to become someone that sees. All you have to do is eat the right food, drink the right water. Most people just drink snap. Most people just drink bottled water, pure water. They just put anything in their body. They don't understand how the system works. It's a machine. Once you can master your machine, you can do anything.
Well, this is my first time I've connected to Papariano for the first time. I used to chat up with him, so I don't know if he knows me, but
Papa, what type of water are you drinking?
Yeah, I'm a very good fan of you, Papariano.
For me, I know I can interpret dream. Okay. And this is all. For me, this is not spiritual. Okay. People should stop saying this is spiritual. Yes, it exists. People do possess this power. Okay, if you will meditate on yourself and try so many things and listen to yourself, you will know your power.
Yeah,
I know about the thing you guys are talking about, but I don't like the way you guys call it. I prefer to call it science because I can explain it. That's why most times, right? Let me say somebody comes here right now, okay? I can do a quick signing, a quick scanning on you, and I already know many things.
Of course, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Without even you talking, I can quickly do a scanning. Mm-hmm. And if I see your picture, something to connect with, or maybe your voice or something, like the info, something will just come. The information will just come. What this woman is saying, I kind of understand. Mm-hmm. When she said she was blocked in the spiritual realm, when she was reading Mubad, I was laughing underneath me. I was telling myself, I know what's up. Okay, it could be that some other powers were used. Don't forget that when Mubad was buried, they had to throw in some things there so that Mubad's spirit cannot fight, so that people cannot see what happened to Mubad. They tried to cover everything. That's why this man was telling you, I see black everywhere. And I'm being blocked from seeing what is happening, what happened. I'm being blocked. That is to tell you that even if you go and take a herbalist in Nigeria or a Babalawo, tell him to look into what happened to Mohbad. The person may just see blank. Maybe black. I may not see nothing. They are blocked it.
That is why I said that this power it's a level by level. Some people, to some extent at which they have this power, to some people it's much more advanced. You understand? She was just able to connect with the spirits and also try to use her power to pinpoint based on what she was connected to know what is happening, but she was being blocked. But there are some people There are some people, it is the spirit himself that will show up. But that, not that she's the one trying to call out the spirits. No. Some people, they will just stand. The spirit will show up and say, hey, hi, I'm Mohbad. And this is what I want you to listen to. If I want you to listen to me, listen to me good. You know, there are some people like that. You know, so that is it. Our own is just on our level whereby she has to call the spirit, and based on that, you know. But there are some people, they will just be on their own because the spirit knows that they have that advanced level and they know that this person is pure and they are comfortable with this person. They will just show up and say, hey, or because they always follow their family members around. So most of the time when this lady wants to read someone, she would probably prefer that family member is around. So that based on that, you know, obviously based on that, she can use the opportunity to easily connect to the spirit because the spirit follows their family members around. You know, that's why I said in my chat that if it's possible that we can connect about Mohbad, I totally understand that you have grudges against him, you know, but that's another level. But if it's possible that we can connect about Mohbad to this longer line lady, because, you know, of course, because spirit follows the people around, she can easily connect to Mohbad, and Mohbad can easily constantly tell her exactly what happened. As in, they tell her what happened.
You don't have grudges there. You don't have grudges. The Christian will not be interested.
And you said all she needs is a picture, right? So I think you don't really need that.
Picture or a family member, you know. Yeah, a picture of a family member. She can easily.
He didn't say she needs to. She needs to. She should say it.
So you see what this lady just did recently. You can easily get so many other people online to do the same thing. You can work on that area. Exactly. And just compare them and contrast. You know.
They did for that baby. Royal family. You are aware now. Last time, when they went to do for that baby to check the baby up, they said the baby is coming from a royal family.
As in, okay. So, what I heard is that particular royal family, male babies die. You know, that's what I heard. They don't survive. The last one that was born died in that particular royal family. You know, and then Wumi saying Ikuti Liam Yakokuni Mobadku. Maybe that's just so that Liam can survive in that royal family.
It's sacrifice.
Basically. Basically. And September 11.
Okay. If you've been following up with my chats, I don't know. I'm not sure if you know me. You know, so yeah. See, all this back and forth. Let's just forget about it. We all know who killed this guy. You know, but just that we don't know the circumstances. Well, but we all know that.
Tell me who you think it is. Tell me who you think it is, guy.
Who killed this guy? Me killed Mohbad. Me killed Mohbad. And you don't need anybody to tell you that. Because I've monitored and I've seen so many investigative programs whereby, you know, the main suspects will come up with so many lies and try to divert attention, you know, so that people will not pin he or she down. We all know, you know, everything comes back to, you know, I don't know anybody, but forget, you know, but I don't know if it was an intention, I don't know if it was a mistake, but whatever it is, you kill this person. That is it. All these things that you guys are hearing, is just a make-up story to cover up, to divert. That is it. All this is just to divert, cover up, And she has some big people that are manipulating issues for her. So let's forget about it. But I'm so sorry for Mohbad. He just had wrong people around him, and he's not. I'm so sorry
that's
about
your
him.
that's your
He doesn't. Yeah, that's my opinion. He does not.
yeah. As in, it's a valid. It's valid. But what I think is, she injured him, and some people finished the rest. That's what I think.
So,
And how will she have killed Mohbad? Is it true?
I don't know.
Did she beat Mohbad to death, or she stabbed Mohbad, or she poisoned Mohbad? Her dream do me or what?
Well, I've heard so many things, autopsy and all that, blood everywhere, So based on, and there are so many cover-ups. I don't know. Yeah. But so many cover-ups, so many.
Have you guys ever thought of what if Mohbad died before they rushed him into the house?
I've always been under the impression, from day one,
that or somebody killed him.
I've always been under the impression that he was buried alive, so he did not die.
Are you not saying about
I've always been under that impression from day one. That Mohbad was. I felt that they just needed to bring that guy out as early as possible because he wasn't dead.
Are you saying Mohbad should be arrested then?
You can say, tell the police to do their job properly. Whatever they want to do, tell them to do it quick.
Everybody in the live stream, an outburst, breaking news. Titus Taylor is just confirming to us again and again.
You troublemaker.
That he thinks Mohbad's father indeed buried Mohbad alive.
Well,
was it Mohbad's father that buried Mohbad alive?
Papariano, I wouldn't say that.
Was he the one?
For Mohbad to be buried.
Who poured sand on the grave? Who poured sand on the grave? Was it Baba Mohbad?
Who was half of them?
Okay. So who else was involved in the burial? Who else are they meant to be arresting? Who else are they meant to be arresting? They should start arresting all of them.
Based on his story, I know that his stories are consistent.
Like you said, who gave the order to bury that person? They should start arresting. That person that said the 2 million.
No, guys, let us retreat carefully.
Arrest all of them.
Just too much. There is social media, no?
It's justice we want.
Give me that song.
All right.
I'm outside at the moment, chill. I'm outside at the moment.
Why not look at it too much like this?
All right, so Papariano, I just want to create a scenario. What if Mohbad died when things were fine? Maybe he didn't get to this point where things were not good for him and he had issues with his okay.
Go on.
You mean me?
Yes.
Yeah. So what if he died? What if he just slept and he didn't wake up? And let's say it's not when things were, when he had issues with his label. Maybe when he got signed, he pushed out some music and he just slept and he didn't wake up. Would it be a different story entirely? Then they would have called the police and said, hey, this guy slept and he didn't wake up. There will be investigation and things will just be fine. He slept and he didn't wake up. But in this case whereby, something happened to him and there were so many cover-ups, if it's that he slept and he didn't wake up, let everybody know. Not that I don't know what happened to him. We don't know what happened to him. One thing led to another.
The truth lies in those syringes. The truth lies in those syringes they found. What were they used for? What were the content? Do we still know till today?
Yes, that question is for Auntie Karimo. Where did deceased see 6 injection that was found in Mohbad body. And who was the doctor that prescribed it for her?
That's exactly what I'm saying. She will come up again and start saying something else
Who was
entirely.
the doctor that prescribed the 6 injection for Karimo? And
it's a make-up lies. They are just coming up with lies to cover up story. It's lies. Their stories are not consistent. If your story is not consistent, then you're eating red flag. It's a red flag. What happened? So that's what I'm saying.
Was Karimo within 72 hours? I think that question is for women.
That question is for women.
Yeah, I think she was on the phone she was on the phone. Yeah, you could say that.
They just make up lies to cover up issues. When your story is not consistent, when they call you the first time, you give a different story. They call you the second time, it's a total different story. They call you the third time. What are you covering up? Sincerely, what are you covering up?
I've done the DNA.
Your stories
I've done the DNA.
So if the DNA said he took drugs, why can't he just come out and say, I've been warning him, he shouldn't be taking these drugs, so he took drugs, so these are the drugs he took. Hey. So why are your story different? The first time you said that they've killed him or they've killed the nigger, the next thing we heard he said it's an infection. The next thing he said is variance.
Good morning.
Good morning. You live with this person for 72 hours before he died. So why are you not giving, where I am right now, if anything happens to my wife, they will call me and I'll tell them exactly what happened to her from 72 hours ago. And my story cannot be confusing. My story has to be consistent, or else they'll say, okay, you live with this person for 72 hours. She's your wife, for God's sake. Then you cannot tell them the good story that they'll be thinking, were you guys fighting? Was there a grudge? Was that any misunderstanding? Because that could be only the reason why you will not be able to tell what exactly happened to your wife. Maybe be a jar, or what? Madam, then you don't know. You care about her. You don't care about her for the past 72 hours. But if there's nothing against you guys are fine. They will call you. What happened to your wife? You should be able to tell them the story and tell them the same story over and over and over again. But when your stories are not consistent, then there's something you're hiding. Then other investigation will start happening. Were you guys fighting? What happened? Have you guys been fighting on something? Are you guys fighting on wealth or the paternity of your child or anything? Then there would not be surrounding stories. What is happening? What is happening in this family? You understand? So that is it now.
I'm very pretty sure.
Some big men have made call. Some big men.
I'm very pretty sure that
their godson is the one investigating this case. So they have called them the way they call Shehu and call the other one. That you should choose among between him and the other person. Yes. Some of them have also made call. That's why the justice is not coming out.
Yeah, like I said,
because not the people they want to nail.
That's helping
the case is not going to that direction. So that's why you see the justice is very hard to come outside. Yes, I can tell you for free. I'm telling you because these people, there are someone that is investigating this case. So their boss have already called them. This is not what we want. This is what we want. So that's why the truth is not coming out. Yes, now because
no children in the background. Sorry, the child in the background. It's affect the channel, please. No children in the background, please. Next, please.
Yeah. Am I right to talk now?
Go on.
Is that okay if I talk?
Go on.
Yeah. I just want to talk about this particular Mohbad case.
Not loud. You are too close to the mic. You are too close to your mic. Stay a little bit. Give please. We can't hear you.
Oh, you mean like too close?
Okay, it's better now. Go on.
Tell me now.
Go on.
Yeah. The first day. Yes, the first day. Don't know what she's supposed to say. It just come out instead of her to go to IG and be writing blah 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 blah. I know the first thing she's supposed to do was for her to start live. Or if you do, it cannot come out live. Just come out. You don't even need to call it. As you crying that my husband is shouting. He went to show last night. Nothing happened to him. Let's take Prime Boy, Prime Boy fought with him. Don't be saying it. You should be consistent. Please, Prime Boy fought my husband, and we called Nurse. Nurse did this, Nurse did that. That's what you're supposed to say. But coming out, one brother, maybe Bloody, I don't know the name of the brother, carried the news that he had a ear infection. That place, you know that there's foul play. Can somebody just come out and be telling us your husband had ear infection and she couldn't defend, like the way she was shouting on Baba phone, cursing Baba? It's extremely sure that no, your husband, you should be doing like this. Are they doing case? The woman was consistent, was saying the same thing. My husband traveled to the Lord at this hotel. She was saying it. There's no any changes. So that's why I know that this Mohbad case, nobody can ever tell me that it's not Wunmi that killed Mohbad. Nobody. I'm very sure. I'm very sure. Do you know why she killed Mohbad? Because of money. Let's just forget about paternity. I know that paternity is very sure. But she killed Mohbad because of money. Go and write it down. Because we all know Mohbad is Yahoo. He got one big. Which of her mom she killed Mohbad because of money? You will see. After this thing, if we can truly get the justice, I'm not even sure if Mohbad can get justice. But at the end, you will see. She came Mohbad because of money. I know the Liam one is there, but no, not because of Liam. I know Liam was there already. We were talking about Liam before this final time. But the time Mohbad because of money, and that's why she couldn't come out straight. Queen Mother, they were just planning what to say, and they told this Karimo that Karimo should come out first. That's why she couldn't come out straight, because she was just thinking what to say. She ran to her Queen Mother, and we all know that her Queen Mother is this mother. So I'm very sure they came about, just accept it. I'm just giving you free this morning. Just accept it. They came about because of money, not because of anything. Yes. Go write it down. Nobody say Yahoo boy. She got to take money. She killed it because of money. Go write it down. You see. So that's it. That's my own little contribution. You can consider me because I'm busy. Welcome, please. Can I talk? Wunmi stabbed Mohbad around 11:30 on Monday, not Tuesday. She not the get. Now Wunmi stabbed Mohbad. After she stabbed Mohbad, him blood don't fall in bed finish. She can't carry him body, then dump him on the staircase. Now when I see that staircase iron, now when I see him bend. If you go to the CCTV of that house, everything will happen for the house. He did there. Now why you Mohbad? Wunmi? No, I don't go call him Mohbad. I will call him Adura. Because now Adura don't sing with ghost now. You don't hear this song? Labala pa around coming. Me say I they get angry. Emi mo pa. Me say na me kill him. Now the meaning of the song with that. If you go hear the song,
Adura, you don't dey go kolo. Which one be labala pa? Aran komi, emi mo pa. Which one be that one now? Adura, just come on and tell us now you keep my body. This one they sing labala pa. Aran komi, emi mo pa. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Àdúrà olórí burúkú ni ẹ o. This one when be saying they sing lambala pa. Ara nǹkan mi, èmi mo pa. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àdúrà? Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Àdúrà orí ẹ̀ ti gbálẹ̀ o. Your head don kolo, you don dey kolo. You know say you don dey sing with ghost. Very soon na barrister you go sing with next. Because barrister go just sign you say, okay, since when you don't they sing lambala pa, barrister too go dey put everything for emi mo pa. Olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè. Kúkú sọ fún wa pé wọ́n ló pa Mohbad nàjọ́ torí lọ́hùn. Yóò dẹni lábala pa emi mo pa. Just tell us say, na me kill Mohbad. Simple. This one when they come with this song, labala pa, aran komi, emi mo pa. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? I see that Adura, I go dey question am o till him go confess. This kind wicked brother you be. So you don dey wait for Mohbad, make Mohbad kpai before you go took over him music, abi? Now he come dey sing on top him voice again. Olórí burúkú ni Àdúrà, olórí burúkú ni. Olórí burúkú ni. SBM kò ní dá fún yàrá ìyá ẹ̀. Èmi ti lọ school, èmi ṣetán College of Harrogate mo lọ. Ọdún mẹ́ta mo fi lọ sí school, ṣé ò ń gbọ́? Ọdún mẹ́ta mo fi lọ sí school. Ọdún mẹ́ta gbáko mo lọ college. I went to College of Harrogate for 3 years and it was free education. It's not like in Nigeria. You guys na the shop yamu for na to go to school. I went for free school for 3 years. 3 years free education in London. In London, I study for free. I went to school, yeah, and I studied for free. Free 3 years education without no payment. Nigeria na fit do am. Nigeria na fit do am. 3 years free education in London. Wow. Nigeria na fit do am. Instead, na go dey kpai na self. Na go dey kpai innocent blood. Na come out, na come dey sing labala pa. Aran komi, emi mo pa. Just kuku come tell us say na you kpai Mohbad. Which one? Ọmọ àlè ní SBM kò ní dá fún yàrá ìyá ẹ̀. Kò ní dá fún ẹ. Àwọn òbí ò ní jèrè ẹ. Wọ́n máa ṣorí burúkú kù ni. No, let me do like Wunmi when she was cursing Baba. Baba! Hello, ẹ káalẹ́ o. Cynthia ló sọ̀rọ̀. Cynthia ló sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Baba, think about your mommy. Think about your mommy. Ẹ máa ṣe ibùkún ni. Ẹ máa ṣọ́kù ni. Baba, ìkókó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn o. Ìkókó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn o. Think about ṣe nìyẹn o. Baba, ẹ máa ṣọ́kù ni. Baba, ẹ máa kú ni. Baba, think about ṣe nìyẹn o. Nkoko bolo show. Nkoko bolo show mami. Baba, e ma show ibukuni. Baba, e ma show kuni. Ah, nkoko bolo show mami. Nkoko bolo show mami. She baba yala ya wumi. Na your baba na you dey carry phone. Pang. Hello. Baba Cynthia lo sọ̀rọ̀. I swear to God, that woman voice if you collect garage from Oluomo and oh me only gba garage lọ́wọ́ Oluomo. Ah! Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ pé bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ kò lè máa gbé bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣépè. Tí lè máa gbé bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣépè. Bàbá, ẹ máa ṣọ́ ibùkún ni, ẹ máa ṣọ́kù ni. Bàbá, ṣí kò bá ṣọmọ mi, tí kò bá ṣọmọ mi, ikọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn lọ. Wùmí wá jà stamara. Wèrè. On stamara. My friend. Thank for supporting me and Leo. Emma play. Go to my favor, come you. Oh, Emma play any record. Lati any poem boy you. Only love favor coming on loud. Olórí burúkú Ashana, wọ́n lọ pọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ Ashana, olè Ashana, ó pọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ Ashana, wọ́n lọ pọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ ìwọ ni Ashana, olè, wọ́n lọ pọ́kọ́ ẹ̀. Ashana, you kill your husband, you can't carry your strabaye for 10 months now, you know good do DNA. You can't carry your strabaye, say, you know what killed the Mo. Say, I no go talk. Olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè. Gbé Lámídì lọ fún bàbá Lámídì. Carry Lámídì go bàbá Lámídì o. We no can use Lámídì pack mobile property and leave mobile stuff alone. Carry Lámídì go bàbá Lámídì. Ìdá ọmọ àlè játijàti. Ọmọ yamayama. Olè. Lámídì ló go school. Na court school in dey go. Good morning. Lámídì no go school. Na court school in dey go. Because Wumi know if they born Wumi mama well, make she carry Lámídì go school. If they no cut in hair, my name is not Veron. If they no cut Lámídì hair, my name is not Veron. Abọ́lórí burúkú ni ẹni SB àbí orúkọ yamayama ò ló ń jẹ́. Tó bá gbé bí aláìyàwó mi dà kó gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ school, wàláhì tàlá wọ́n máa gé ọmọ yẹn sẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa gé irun ẹ̀, wọ́n máa tí sísọ́ọ̀sì bọ̀, wọ́n máa hún un. Ọtọ́ bá hún irun láti lọ́pù yẹn, tó bá hún irun ẹ̀, wọ́n máa gé irun ẹ̀ báyìí, wọ́n máa tí sísọ́ọ̀sì bọ̀ irun orí ẹ̀ báyìí. Lantilope, Lámídì.
For me, they just have to go and do DNA test. Let them do the DNA test and forget about justice of this. Sorry to say, don't come for me. Just have to forget about this justice. You know why? I think a billionaire, bro. I'm telling you the truth. I think a billionaire have made call. This billionaire call Eran boys. Yes. Yes, this billionaire have called them because if somebody can come out boldly and ask people, whole celebrities, big names to choose between him and another person just because of a girlfriend, there is nothing that billionaire cannot do. Yes, and this girlfriend wants somebody to go in for it, even if the person is guilty or not guilty. Which he want that person to go in for it, so they can do anything. To me, that opened my eyes for something, because a real man will not call another man to choose between him and another person. No, if you have issues with that person, just try and solve it. Don't call people for your fight. So for that simple reason, I knew that's where I understand. Oh, this case, that is what they also did in this case. They have called those errand boys. This is what we want, and later there is no evidence to name those people, like real evidence to name those people. That's why you see that the justice is somehow. You can see that today they will talk about that thing, tomorrow they will talk about that thing, today another thing will come out. We are still in the same place. Listen, this is not Wumi fight. Let me tell you, this is not Wumi fight. This fight is what the people that support Wumi, people that tell Wumi what to say. Listen to me. If not these people, like police investigate this case like proper, like normal. There is no celebrity, there is no actress or whatever that involved themselves in this case. Believe me, would have got justice for long. Did you get? Because these people have made some calls, some powerful men, this billionaire have made some calls. So a big mistake have already been done, which can never be correct. Do you understand? A big mistake. These investigators have already made a very big mistake. So there is nothing they can do about it. Because if they want to revoke it or they want to try to maintain it again or to correct it, they might lose their job. The truth will come outside. Did you get? So they will do everything possible to keep to what they have already said.
I disagree. I
disagree
with you.
You have your opinion. You have right to your opinion, sir.
In terms of
you right to your opinion, sir.
No, I understand. I understand. Oh, you're still talking.
You have the right to your opinion. To me, I just want them to go and do the DNA to know if it's Mohbad's son. If it's Mohbad's son, I will be very, very happy. So if it is not Mohbad's son, you cannot kill a man's son and also claim your property. Do you get? So the property will not go to that.
Excuse me.
And his
quick one. Excuse me, quick one, please. Quick one. I just want to say something. I want everybody to know this today. Wunmi will not do the DNA. You know why? Listen, you know why? She's not the mother of the baby. She's not the mother of the baby. Take it or leave it. Just keep it that way. She's not the mother. That's what happened. She won't do the DNA. Everything is packaged. So that's just it.
This one,
she's not the mother of the baby.
So,
another one is coming out. Other evidence is coming out. Those things, that's why they should just do the DNA.
We talk about this.
Let everybody rest. Let everybody rest.
Which mother?
There is no justice that is coming, sir. Sir, I'm saying this. Let me say it loud.
Yes.
Let me say it loud.
We are fighting. You get the government backing, and they will not, like you said, the police have compromised in the beginning, and they want to keep it that way.
Let me say, they don't want to look keep it that way. Yes, so that's the thing. That is it.
We are fighting the whole government. You know, that's what I keep telling Papariano. You would think this Baba doesn't want to do anything. No, it's not him. It's the government. Because the very first day this man, to me, he make a good move by going to the police. They're supposed to start the case from that day.
Mm-hmm.
If they went to the police and they cannot arrest all of them, that's where the fucked up starts.
Mm-hmm.
So this man did the right thing.
Like I said, I've been chatting. This is a very simple case. Very, very simple.
They go to the police that very day. The police never come out and say, "Oh, this man doesn't come to us." Never come to us. No, they didn't say it.
It's a very simple case.
Simple. The police is supposed to start the case right away from there.
Has the power. They have the power.
Come on,
they have the authority. They have the equipment. They have everything at their disposal to go as far as they want to go in terms of investigation and also come up with how this guy was killed. You understand? So it's a very simple case. We've seen them work. We've seen them handling an homicide case, and it came out, We've seen them work. It's not last week that this what's it called? This kidnapping that wants to happen somewhere in Lagos, and they handle the whole thing, and they wipe off the whole thing. So if they want to work, they will work. You understand? They have everything at their disposal. It's a very simple case. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Sincerely. If they want to do, they have everything to fish out all these things. But like I said, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but
hold on. I guess they don't find mobile phone. Sure, not true.
So I don't know, but the police has the power to do all these things. Even if they don't need phone, they can ask for his telecom. Who is telecom provider? Write to the telecom provider. Give us everything. They will write to the telecom provider. The people that provide network on his phone. Those ones will provide his location, texts. There's a way they can get calls too. Text, his location, where they will get everything for them. Those are the things that they have power to do. You understand? But that's why I say it's a very simple case. But I don't know. It's a very simple case. They will know where the phone is. They will know everything. The location, at so time, where was he? Where was this person at so time?
Everything is on iPhone. I think everything did for that iPhone. Well, what do you think?
It's not only iPhone, but like I said, network. There's a way as far as you enable your what's it called, your navigation, if you enable it wherever you are, the system will pick it up. Wherever you are, the system will pick it up. Your texts, people you spoke to, the calls, number of minutes you spent on a call to so person, they will get everything out for you. So it's a very simple case. Papariano knows. It's a very simple case. Very, very simple.
God will come cash for me, Mohbad will have another grandchild for Baba outside there, Buni, please, we don't need your DNA, Don't do that DNA. God will come cash you. Tony will not do that DNA, and that DNA will not come positive. Now what? So you think Baba no go will every single living thing for Tony's child, Abi? They play.
I bet who be Tony?
Tony now one girl for London now Mohbad impregnator. So people want her to come Nigeria.
How am I just hearing that?
I heard about that too.
Really?
So if Tony comes to Nigeria to do DNA and that DNA come positive, say now Mohbad get the money. See.
Was she or is she pregnant?
She could probably be hiding right now because when you see the way everything pans out, you just be afraid that you want to be on it. You want to hide yourself so that because you know that.
Her name is Tony. Her name is Tony. Gabby of that.
I'm sure she just wants to hide herself, protect herself.
The government, she have to do a DNA test. Wunmi have to do a DNA test. For me, I don't think I have said it before. No justice. Believe me, there are these people that have already covered that. So let us focus on this DNA so that we know if that charge is for Mohbad. I will be very, very happy. I'm saying it again. But if the charge is not for Mohbad, so that they will take everything that belongs to Mohbad away from Wunmi. You cannot kill somebody's son and also go away with the property. Yes. So they will take it, even if the father don't want to use it, let it go and give it to orphanage. For Wunmi to use them.
You can't just kill someone.
Yes.
There should be a motive. There is a motive behind. Once you get
all know these things, they have already covered these things. They have already covered the motive.
But there's one question. There's something that amuses me about that girl though. Like, why is she not fighting for justice for her husband? Like, I've not seen where she's actually fighting for justice.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. See, when my daughter was sick, do you know more than 3 days when she was in the hospital. I didn't even get myself. Not to even drink water, common water. Until she began to respond to treatment. Not to talk about your old husband as you claim. The same day you write on your Instagram, the niggas, they have taken the nigga away from you. Nigga, who is the nigga? Your husband. Eh? If she was not expecting it, excuse me, if she was not expecting it, do you think she would be herself? Even a week, she would be herself. Sorry to say this. Even Gino Pope, do you know how many days before we see that woman on internet? Gino Pope's wife. Do you know how many days it took her? I think it was about a week plus, a bit 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Did you get me?
Yeah.
Because she never expect it. She never expect it. So you as a wife, you say you are a wife, eh? Then she expect these things. She know this thing will happen. Or she know the foundation of it. That's why she was not surprised. You get? So if you are saying about the women know everything, so that they're just that woman is not the one covering this. There's those people that is behind her. Those people that give us the story to say, what to say.
It's a very simple case. It's
You get me? Those people that change the narrative, the narrative, those people, and they are still on it. Till date, they are still on it.
It's a very simple case.
Somebody come out to tell us that somebody rent a house 170,000 million. Are you sick?
Does it even
That
make
time
sense?
did it even make sense? That time the rate of dollar is not even the rate now, the current rate now. Even that time, buying that house, excuse me, buying that house 170 million. That house is even more expensive than what I think. So it's even more higher than what I think. Did you get 170 million? You say you rent a house. Are you okay? Are you sick? Eh? These are the same person you say you don't have work. They don't call you for work. You don't do that. You don't do this. You guys change the narrative so that to cover the justice. Do you get? So these people, they have done this. They have done it. So nothing we can do about it, except you want to fight the government, or except they want to bring out the fresh people, fresh investigator. They remove those one, transfer all of them. That is in this case. Transfer all of them. Bring a new IPO, a new investigation officer. Bring everything.
Tizi, now you're talking. As in, come up with ideas. As in, I would like if you just don't try to discourage people about, the justice not coming. It's not a nice thing to hear. I can understand what you're saying. It's not going to be easy.
The truth is very bitter. Yes, sir. The truth is always bitter.
No. Basically, right now, you just suggested few things we could do to push this thing, to keep working on. We cannot just give up.
Can they do that? Can they do that for yours?
That is what we are planning to do. We are not going to stop. 3 years, we are still going to
If they do that, then the truth will come outside. If they do that, then transfer all the investigation officers, the one that is in the case right now, help all of them, transfer them, put a fresh one there. Then you will see new thing will come outside and ban this actress not to reach any of them. Ban them. This actress and whatever. Yes, ban them not to reach any of them. If I were at the IG, if I were the IG, I would tell them not to take a call from her, or not to listen to her instruction, not to listen to anything that she have to say. Nothing, just do your job. And the government and the nation and the Nigerian nation will be proud of you if you come out with a new evidence. You will see they will do their job.
Everything will now.
They will do their job.
Everything will come out. They cannot cover the case for a long time. They cannot. It will still come out.
Mohbad na big boy, na big bad boy. His spirit's too strong.
It will still come out. There's no way. They will try. They will try as much as possible to cover it, but eventually the truth will come out. Everybody will know. Sincerely. It's a magnitude. So there's no way. That is why they are trying all efforts all efforts, manipulating stories, manipulating everything, manipulating people to make sure that the story is being, manipulated and covered up. And one time, they are trying so hard, but there's no way it can be covered up 100%. It will still leak out. Trust me.
Mohbad na big bad boy. Shey I don't know say Mohbad spirit strong. The more way they try cover it, the more the spirit keep bringing it out. Shey I don't know say Mohbad na big bad boy.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Was that how Adura actually sang that song? Because it really cracked me up. Like, I was laughing. Was that the way he sang the song, really?
Yeah.
It's possible,
Around coming.
The guy
Oh my
not big.
Around coming. Lambalapa. Mopa.
Why?
We should hold the guy there. We should hold the guy there and discerning spirits. We should be able to discern.
No one is there.
We shouldn't just sleep and feel aura. We should always be at alert, whatever situation we find ourselves. So that is it. He let his guard down so much. He really let his guard down. He is not. Man.
Yeah, but they can get 9 o'clock. They can see.
Abdullah is just a wicked brother.
He let his guard down.
Jealous one like that. We all pray that we shouldn't have a brother like this.
In your marrying me, don't fuck with me.
It always takes me back to those old age adage that says, "Tisheni ba Gino, yema for opu Jenny." You understand? It doesn't end there. It trickled down to so many things. You cannot be an upcoming artist like that and you let your guard down. You need to be very, very careful. Who you relate with, who you work with, who are the people around you, who you surrounded yourself with. You need to be very careful. You can be jovial, you can be free-minded, but you need to take your life seriously. You understand? He has brilliant life ahead of him.
He knew that he has a great enemy. Why would he just let
He's not supposed to end like this. He has a brighter future ahead of him. He should be able to discern. And well, it is well. As at that time, he should know that the people around him are not the kind of person they are. They are just around him because of what he has or what they have to obtain from him. He should be able to discern. But the 26-year-old boy, I don't know. Right? Now all these Gen Zs now, but it's okay.
Papariano.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Good morning, How are you doing?
Ima.
I hope it will not come from me, Mohbad, but I'm just saying the truth. It's okay.
I think he's only got time for those people that killed him.
Yeah, he should. He
won't let them rest.
I feel sorry for him. I really, really feel sorry for him. Till tomorrow, I'll continue to feel sorry for him because he's not supposed to go like that. He has a very brilliant future ahead of him. He's not supposed to end like that. He should be able to guide himself accordingly.
On my side, from my side.
I said, everyone. I just know that everyone's different and different.
Yes, I understand. I understand.
Atadion, please mute. Atadion, please mute.
When you think of your Atadion, please mute. Be able to, this is what I faced coming from till now. So whatever I am now, I should be able to guide it. Titiko, the person I'm sleeping with, you need to be very careful. Yeah, because it wasn't like a bed of roses for you when you're growing up. You know all the ordeals you passed through. So now you are now here, and you are popular. People know you now. You should be able to, but it has happened. It has happened. I'm so sorry, but it's unfortunate.
I understand what you're saying, but until you're actually in Mobert's shoes, you can't really say much.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah. So I believe they've been at this guy from before he joined the Malians. They've been messing with his life, from when he can join a record label and he's not even getting his money paid into his account, and that's just something wrong from the start. So how did he get to that point?
Well, I don't want to believe the storyline.
Well, Naira said it, so I believe that.
I think it's a cook-up story.
Okay.
It's 20. How old was it when it was signed? Let's say 24. It's a 4-year-old boy. You want to do a more boy now. You want to have your own account. Maybe there's something wrong, but I don't know what. I don't know.
He definitely had he had a secret stash. I'm sure he did. But the money he was making from that, according to Naira, was not being paid to his account, for a certain period of time.
Yeah, I understand that part, that the money wasn't remitted to him, but that he doesn't have an account where he can, because there are so many stories around that he doesn't have an account, that the money was paid into his account. You understand? Like, it's a 24-year-old boy. What happened? That you don't want to have you don't have an account. It's a 4-year-old who wants to have his own money. You want to buy what he wants.
I'm sure if proper investigation is done, you find out that he's got international accounts. If they do proper investigation.
Yeah, you understand what I mean. So I don't want to believe that. Like I said, there are stories.
Mohbad was never broke. He wasn't broke. Even though he was being cheated, as in Mohbad was never broke. Even though he was being cheated, he was never broke. He was still trying to. He was a smart guy, very intelligent.
He has his own account. That he can sign, that he will be printing. I don't understand. Mohbad is a brilliant person. He knows what to. He knows how he can achieve things for himself. If you listen to his story with his dad, so he's a brilliant guy. He knows how to manage. He knows how to get things work for himself. So. I don't know. So, like I said, all those stories are just cook-up stories to cover up and manipulate. So, I don't believe.
By now, everybody should be on the same page, to be honest. We should be able to say, oh, yes, for a fact. CY was in the Malians before Mohbad, for a fact. Can we actually say that now? Are we on that page?
Yes.
Have we got that voice?
Yes.
Is everybody on this panel on that page?
Yes.
Okay.
Zlatan was among those people that asked Mohbad.
What page are you talking about?
About Malian's house. When Zlatan was asking Mohbad to leave Malian's house. Zlatan caused everything.
Or even his so-called friends like the Zlatan guy, the Belash murder, none of them is
They
actually.
are not his friends. They are not his friends. Those are the people that lead that to death. They are not his friends. They are not his friends. They are evil. Cultists like them.
Like they're not even fighting for justice. They don't even want to know what killed him.
Heard from them. They are not saying anything anymore.
That's
When Bela's mother was in Canada, he was saying, nah, blah, 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 lele, lele. Immediately he came back to Nigeria, he muted. He's not saying anything about
They wanted to use Mobai's death to get to Naira Marley. That was their plan. They wanted to use Mobai's death to get to Naira Marley. Do you get? Yes. And it was like, okay, listen, if you are a friend, if you are my friend, and I'm in a record label, or I'm in a company which I signed a contract with, and I want to leave, if you are my friend, you will advise me to stay until my contract is dead. Did you get?
Yeah.
Because if I leave, we are going to be dragging ourselves like our past my neighbor. The company is going to be dragging me, I'm going to be dragging them. We are going to, as in, it's normal. It's either Mobile or anybody. This can happen to anybody. If you are in a record label, just like, okay, for instance, look at Raymond. When Raymond wants to leave, he settled with his boss, and he pay off in whatever. Then they settle. Then they go apart. That is how you live a record label. Do you get? Because your contract is still intact. Because if you live like that, your boss is going to drag you and you're going to drag your boss. But I'm not saying that it's Naira Marley that killed him because of that. There must be drag. That is fact. You cannot be friends with him. He cannot be friends with you. Did you get?
Yeah.
So if you are my friend, if I want to make that mistake, you will tell me, I'm just 3 months. 3 months to leave. Why can't you wait? Why can't you advise him to wait so that there will not be an argument between him and the boss?
Yeah.
But you people deceive him because you want to use advantage of that.
Yeah, those are the questions we need to ask Sheyi. I will know that as well.
Yes, you people deceive this guy because you want to use advantage of that. Then you are beginning to come outside. Naira Marley. All of them. Who is free? Is Zlatan not a cultist? Is Bella not a cultist? OBG is not a cultist. Is not a cultist? Who is free among them? And when you, as you that is saying you are living your record label, and your record label is cultist or something, I don't know how you call it. Although I didn't hear that from him. And you went and surrounded yourself with cultists. Does it make any sense?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Which advice do you think they are going to give to you? If not using you to get to their opponent. So that is this. So if people are calling Naira Marley, I don't know. It's like I'm just beginning to see some little. Well, let me don't say anything. Let me just keep quiet. But they can deceive people. They can deceive people who have not seen anything in life. But me, no. Although in the first time I joined them to drag Naira Marley because they were bringing out videos. Later we even find out the video that they said when the guy was saying, if I die, I will Naira Marley. According to the video, that was Naira Marley's house. You left your boss. Why did you take boys to his house again? Why? Do you want to come and fight me in my house? I will keep my hand. That is no. Because the truth is bitter. When you are saying it, they will look you like an idiot or anything. But the truth is bitter. You cannot come to my house with boys and keep me. You want me to keep quiet? Who are the boys? Maybe it's Bella boys or Zlatan boys. Those are the people you come with. So you don't expect the boys that you meet, they will keep quiet. So you guys must have disagreement, which is chore. And Wumi was still there. So people should not change those things. So for me, that's why I'm still saying it. Let the hard one do the DNA test then, so that we know that this child is for
Imole. That is it. If not, then she have no right. Even till now, bro, listen, till now, this guy have made billions of naira. If I'm not making a mistake, where is those money? Who have access to those money? Do you get? Who have access to those money? Those money that we're talking about now. This guy have make money. Who have access to those money? Who have access to those accounts?
I don't think they have access to that account. I think the legal team has.
Are you sure?
I think the legal team.
Are you sure?
Excuse
me, sir. Let me tell you. Let me put it to you. Everything concerning Imole. Sir. Everything concerning Imole is surrounded by Gumi's family. Everything concerning Imole, it is surrounded by Gumi family. Did you get the manager, the bank manager, the the everything is surrounded, the lawyer, everything around Gumi family. Let me just keep quiet. You heard his father. His father said when he got there, he saw the lawyer. The lawyer was already called. The lawyer was already before he didn't even tell him. So you can imagine. So all those things were just to manipulate things to, they've manipulated the whole thing.
I don't believe that nothing has been frozen. I don't believe that some people have access to those things because you just have to think if it was you by this time, would you be telling me you would still not cover that area? Come on now. They know the money is there. They know obviously people can obviously touch it, so they must have done the right thing.
I don't know that.
Well.
Atadion, please mute or talk. Would you? Let's see.
Why not they quiet now? Which happen?
I don't know.
I be mobile the parts.
Maybe. As in, this story is serious. As in, it's just making me to be, much more, can I say tighter in terms of my handling things. Get your lawyer involved. Don't lose your guard. Because people have ulterior motive. So you don't lose your guard. You don't. Anyway.
What bullshit did that lawyer pull on Baba? I forgot what he was accusing Baba of doing again. I think defamation of character, was it?
Yeah, defamation of character. You can imagine, lawyer to the deceased person. We are saying that to the father of the deceased. Crazy. You understand? So, no.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate.
Say, with me, Ashana, Mubad no do registry married. If not, now that registry married, now so Rumi go the wave am like this. Say, yala yain, eya weini. Emi she registry marriage now. Me the access to see go property. Ewa balo mi ba en to be yala yain ta. Now so Rumi go the talk. Rumi go the wave just certificate like this in it. Moi. You could have just certificate marriage and you say, yala, Marco registry certificate in me, oh, allow me, check balaw me, and you really bow. Mama, Wumi go do a shiggy. Wumi go do a shiggy.
We must go to Panti. Wumi must go. Definitely, we must get justice from Mohbad. No matter how they try, we'll get justice from Mohbad. If it could take us 10 years, we'll get justice for Mohbad. We're fighting for just Mohbad. We are fighting for ourselves.
If me should do that registry marriage, then I swear to God, we will go show us again. That justice, we need to get up.
That even had seen, like, anytime I find myself in their life, my IQ kind of reduces because I don't understand how they think, how they reason. Like, do they ask her critical questions? No, they don't. They just sit there, talk all sorts of rubbish. And I'm like, what kind of women are these, for heaven's sake? Like, if this kind of thing happened to your son or to your brother, are you still going to be saying the same thing? Oh, man.
Just, there's an idea that says, so we don't say concern them.
Yeah, but she's a widow now, she's a widow. Let the widow breed. Let the widow breed. She's a widow. She's a widow.
We don't grieve, but at the same time, you want to know what happened to your husband. You want to be curious. You want to know, okay, I wasn't there. I was in the kitchen cooking jollof rice. So what happened to him? For God's sake.
Jollof rice. I don't go to chop about jollof rice.
It's fried rice.
You understand what fried rice? You don't understand what I mean? I was not there. I was in the kitchen cooking fried rice. What happened to my husband? Could it be any of those boys that came upstairs and stabbed me? Could it be, you want to know. I don't know.
That actually tell me she doesn't know what happened to him.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And not say nobody says she killed him, but that you don't know what happened to him, that's a big lie. And that's not so much for the father to want to know what
happened. And I realized the same kitchen cooking indomie at the same time for just one person. That's so he gets a heavy.
Someone is saying she has spoken at the coroner inquest. From everything she spoke or from everything she said, what can you say killed him? Today she'll say is the nurse. Tomorrow she'll say Baba Beshepa, like Beshepa, promise Efepa mommy. Like, what is she even implying?
Coming for that. Baba should sue me for that statement.
Yes.
Baba should sue me.
She said it in that voice note or the call or whatever it is. She said to them, and she was like, mommy, promise. Like, really?
Mafuini 40 reset to Baba. Mafuini 40 reset. Teba sue me. Mafuini 40 reset. Alakwa.
So where does
very
you mention Baba's name at first? When the story broke out that he died, why did you mention Baba? It was his daddy that killed him. You say that now. That's what I'm saying. When the story is not consistent
on Sunday,
and then there's
instead of saying what you're saying, on Sunday, go to Baba's life, advise him to sue somebody. Advise him. That's all we can do. We can only advise them. All right.
See, my talk and say, you go give a research slap if you not do the right thing. See, upon all the research slap, say, my God talk.
Okay, don't go to the live. Don't go to the live. Don't go to the live.
You want me to examine you?
Nothing. Instead of us just saying, why is he not doing this? Let's actually ask these questions on the live. It will help as well. Maybe to motivate them to do something.
Sorry, I'm curious. Please.
Papariano.
So this Oriomi guy, who told him to back out?
Read this one now.
It's only Oriomi that can tell us. Atadion, you want to say something?
What do you say?
Do you want to say something? Atadion? Ataudion. Sir, did you want to say something?
Yeah, so can I ask a question to ask?
Please carry on. Yeah, please ask your question.
I say if anyone has a question to ask, maybe I can contribute on it.
Okay. Yeah, but for now, can you just mute because of your background noise?
Papariano.
Papariano is busy. If you don't mind, have you got any ideas on how or what we could do next, or what we should expect? If you don't mind answering that.
Naramali should be good. Naramali should be old. Wumi should be old. Baba Mohbad should be old. Mohbad manager will be old.
Why Baba, if I may ask?
In one of even Wumi self does he know what happened to Mohbad, but he don't know how to explain himself now.
Anybody else to be held?
You said what?
Is that all you were gonna say? Have you got anything else to say? Yes, so please, if you don't mind, just mute it while we, so we can enjoy the conversation, because your background is very noisy.
Okay, I have a question. Atadon, you mentioned that Baba Mohbad should be picked up. So my question is, why would you pick up someone that has been the one on the forefront fighting for justice? Is he covering up anything? If he's covering up anything, please, what is he covering up? Thank you.
Atadion, that question is for you. Out of the names you mentioned, why Baba Mohbad?
Exactly. Like, I don't know what Baba Mohbad is.
No, I think he might have an explanation. So, that just needs to be cleared. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think he's really with us. Yeah. Well, now we can. Now we can. Yeah, so we asked why Baba Mohbad out of the names you mentioned.
You haven't answered the question. You are using question to answer question. Why should they pick Baba Mohbad? Is a question. Answer that before any other questions. before you ask why only him, why Papa Mohbad. Just answer the question. Why should they pick up Papa Mohbad? I have interest also. I want to know why they should pick only man that is fighting for justice. Only man. Only him. This is the only person that is fighting for justice. Ija Mohbad, no. Wumi, no. None of them is fighting for justice. Only this man and the concerned Nigeria. So we are the one. No. Yes, we are the only one fighting for the justice. So why should they pick up the man? Is it because the justice should die? That nobody should be fighting for the justice, or the justice will come outside? So we want to know, why should they pick him? What is the reasons? What are the reasons why they should pick him? Maybe we haven't noticed, or we haven't put our mind there. Can you tell us?
Because Baba Mohbad is the father of his son. At least, if anything happened to his son, even though you beat your son, if someone beat your son outside, come to see a reporter to you, and then you meet your son, bam, you say you saw a cup of blood, which you cannot even easy after. I tried to say this thing one certain time in Arifa platform. They refused me to say it. Maybe me and Papariano will talk, because I don't know how to talk it.
Hold on, are you
Don't say it anyhow.
Hold on.
We did get your point, sir. We did get your point. With due respect, we did get your point. Please,
Say it anyhow. Say it anyhow. You need anyhow you can.
Be specific about it.
Yeah.
Abisha, you do work for Wumi?
Why will I work for me?
Okay, so express yourself. We are listening.
Yes.
We are listening.
There is one lyrics. Rezi and what is this? Whiskey. Yourself nothing talk. I have to say you know self no good no.
Is Gracie singing too?
I did say Gurezi.
People are to just see you.
Gracie.
Rezi.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I had Gracie. Sorry.
Vero, please.
Well, I just want to say something, okay?
I can see there is no point. There is no point of you adding Papa
Mohbad's name, exactly.
So there is no point, because that man is the only person that is fighting for justice.
Yes.
Hello.
As far as this justice is fine.
Why? Can I ask one?
Maybe
Can I ask another question?
Maybe somebody wants to support you.
Hello.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask different question. Is it the same guy that said Naira Marley should pick up? Why Naira Marley should be picked up again?
It's recording. Same recording.
Yes, if they should pick up Naira Marley, excuse me, they should pick up Naira Marley because Naira Marley was his former boss.
Okay.
If they are accusing him, excuse me, just an accuse. If they are accusing him, they can pick him up or invite him to a station.
Did they
to give a statement of which they have done that?
Okay. So why he said
they they have done that? So that's that's the only reason they should invite Naira Marley, because
I say why you want him to be arrested? He said they should arrest him again.
Not arrest.
Pick him up. You know, whichever way you want to use it. Pick him up again. Why? Because
they have already done that. They have already done that.
Let's relax for him. I just think he's just emotional. He wants justice for Mohbad as soon as possible. You know, he just wants them to arrest everybody. You know, yeah, that's what it is.
No. The thing is, I want let the guy say something. Whoever says talk now, don't talk for him.
I don't think.
Who said Naira Marley should pick up again? Should say something.
He's not understanding the case properly. Yeah, that's why he's saying what he's saying.
You cannot say that. He didn't talk. Let him talk. You didn't let him talk. You cannot speak for him.
I just want to help him. Please don't.
No, don't help him. The only person that will pick up is Wumi. The only person actually that they have to pick up is Wumi.
Not only
Wumi, Darosa, those people, anybody that was with him,
whoever in the house that very day, or whoever in the house,
those are the people they have to pick up.
those Ramandi, Baba, they are secondary. They are all secondary.
Yes.
If you don't take care of the primary, why will you go to the secondary?
But
It's like
then
primary
the justice will never come out.
and you want to jump to secondary school. It's not the life we live in. You start from the primary, from the root. Wife, manager, PA, brother.
Then the wife will tell you
that's where you start.
The wife will not tell you is it
like I
Mr.
said
A or
the other time, it was the police that failed us.
Everybody in that
Police failed us. That's it.
72 hours.
Nigerian police failed us.
Like
Because this Baba make a swing move by going to the police station with dead body. Why they don't swing into
and I was
action?
even expecting that they were arresting.
Even that house, I feel that house should have been.
He said they will arrest everybody, they will detain everybody. From that day, we won't be where we are today.
Exactly.
So we're all this dragging, Baba dragging. The very first day, this man make the right move.
Yes.
Whether we like it or not, he make the right move. Anything that happen after is normal. It's life.
Yes, sir. So my question is,
anything that is happening now, we have to put ourselves in his shoe. Because this is his own family, and whether we like it or not, we all will leave him alone. He will have emotion for the family. Take it or you leave it. The wife, the mother, the son, he will have emotion for them, one way or the other. But if the police swing into action the very first day,
yes,
where we are today.
They should have seen that house, because that house should have been a crime scene.
If the government starts the work today, forget about Baba or anybody. Whoever to be beat with, they will beat them up. Like they will take care of what they're supposed to take care of. Government's supposed to start. Because government doesn't belong to anybody. Do the right thing. Look at the time of it. Guys, remember the time of Adedoyin case. The policeman, the DPO said, go and arrest that man. Adedoyin, she said, go and arrest that man now. And immediately they pick him up. And this guy inside the prison is making a voice note. No, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Everybody, we all shout. And they make sure he doesn't go back to his home again.
Now big man, now chief.
Yeah, they cut all his wing. But we were lucky. We have somebody like Oriyomi that time. Where is the lack of Oriyomi now? Where is the lack of who is going to lead? We don't have anybody to lead this case. That is where we are just ranting. We need somebody that has a platform that's very big, that people trust in, that can lead this cause.
If you remember very well that case, the judge.
If Oriyomi can withdraw from this case, guys, you know something is not right.
They are not recognizing.
The judge gave him about maybe like 6 months to bring up an alibi. There was nobody could come out.
I see as I look in here today, so we sit down, we eat together. I say I don't see you. I know my life. Oh, God who made me to my creator. Me don't know you. I don't know you.
I told Dion, please mute when you're not talking. Or when you're engaging others.
No, I know.
I told Dion, please mute. Thank you.
They kept on adjourning that case. If you guys remember that case, go and bring your alibi. Bring somebody that you know that could say you're not at home when they were, when, if I could remember the case very well, that you were not at home when they reported that this person died in your hotel. Who bring alibi? They kept on adjourning the case for almost 4 times. He couldn't come up with anybody. Nobody is willing to say yes. So I knew when I was with him when they came to report that somebody died in New York. He wasn't at home. He was in Abuja. He wasn't. Nobody. So why? Because they knew it was a serious case, and nobody wants to live their life. Put their head down for one person to come around. So, but Mohbad is not, it shouldn't be picked up, But for the matter of fact, his stories have been consistent. His stories have been consistent.
Yeah, it's been consistent from day one, like.
From day one.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I wonder how you don't pick everybody that was in the house when this thing happened, and you want to pick somebody that was not even there. It doesn't make sense.
Please, Wumi, go and do DNA so that they will go and bury Mohbad. Please, Wumi, because I believe to me, I'm still saying it. It's only this DNA. If Papa get this DNA, if Papa know if this child is his grandchild, I think we give up. Say, okay, let's go and bury the boy. Do you get? So, Wumi, how did they call you? Please, if you are there, you are listening to us. Bring out your son. Let them go and do the DNA. Because
what's an excuse for not
what are
doing
you
the
scared?
DNA?
Why are you scared? Why are you scared? It's going to favor you. Do you know how many people?
Well, she's going to get a lot of support, especially if that child happens to be from Mohbad.
Even if you are the one that carry on this mission, people will still look you like innocent.
Exactly.
Believe me, because if this child come out to be Imole's son, people will shower you love. That's what you don't know. Please just go and do it so save us from all those things. Because I believe after this DNA.
You know that the child is not for Mo. That's why she don't want to do DNA.
Maybe because there must be something to eat.
Of course.
DNA is not a death sentence.
She has done it already. She has done it already, and she realized the child is not for Mo. That's why she don't want to
done it. Yeah, she must have done it.
But for how long can she run? That's a question.
One actress auntie, she have said it before on her live video that they have done a DNA. The DNA is mobile. Even Gist Lover have also said something like that. So those are the people who is behind her, who is telling her what to do, what to say, how to do it, how to put everything together, so that she will not be caught.
I don't think they do any DNA anywhere.
But she said it. She said it with her full chest. No. If they say it,
just actually to cause a kind of distraction.
I didn't say she has. I'm just assuming. Maybe she has already done it, and she sees that the child is not from the back.
No, no assumption. No. She said that they have already done the DNA.
Excuse me. Let me say one thing. I just want to say something.
Those are the people that have kept out the justice. They are the ones that have kept out with this justice.
I know. I just want to say one more thing. Okay. Wumi did any antenatal?
Oh, they talking about anyway more
this millennial, the son of high celebrity millennial. Guys, don't let nobody fool us.
That's what I'm saying.
This lady doesn't do any attack. I told you she's not the mother of the baby. She bought the baby. It's prearranged. That is why she will not do it. Well, at the end of the day, she will just walk out. She walk away. Like, okay, I give up. She will not do anything. Because she know that this thing is planned. They plan everything from day one. Where's the antenatal record? In this millennium, who go to Alagbo? Where's the Alagbo woman? Where's Alagbo woman? Where's the Alagbo woman? Nobody come out and say, she come to my house, I'm the one that begged you. Nobody say it. In this millennium, where's the antenatal?
Let's even say hospital. Which hospital?
Yes. Sorry to say, I'm not talking about against the dead. Even Mohbad is our husband. Mohbad didn't even know all these things. I don't get it.
No, she they call Mohbad nigga. That's not her husband. Oh.
Me, I don't really
so get it. She's not the mother of this baby.
I'm not even aware.
Everything is orchestrated.
Sister, if a man love you, there are things we just commonize them.
This one
we do not have time to investigate it. Let me tell you, Mobile, listen, in this case, listen, in this case, Mohbad was in love with this woman, but this woman was in love with money. With fame. Excuse me. Mohbad was in love with Wunmi. Wunmi was in love with fame and money. Did you get?
Simple.
So it is possible. It is possible for Mohbad not to see any wrong in anything she was doing, except if you have not been there before. If you have never loved somebody. Do you get? If you love somebody, when you talk bad about that person, sometimes it's not. They're not talking bad about him. They are advising you. Go and tell that person. You will tell him, or you will tell her. Do you get? So if you know that Imole's father said that there was a time when Mohbad wanted to throw the child from upstairs or something.
No. She wanted to throw. Mohbad wanted to throw him inside the terminal river. At the time.
Okay, wanted to throw the child, right?
Yes.
So, okay, do you think if something is not under, why will a man throw his own biological child?
No. I beg, no call that Lamidi Mohbad child again. I beg.
No. We are trying to make a point. No, don't change that. We are trying to make no, and don't also man, don't also say that the child is not from Mohbad until DNA. Do you get? It is possible. Yes, it is possible. It might be Mohbad's son.
No, and it is possible. It might not be.
It's also possible. It might not be. So let's just take it that way until the DNA. Did you get? So that to respect that little child. In as much I want to disrespect the mother, but still that little child is an innocent. Even if it's not for Mohbad, even if it's not for Mohbad or it's for Mohbad, the child is an innocent.
Yeah.
Lamidi.
Did you get? So let's respect that.
But the thing was
setting that little boy up for trial.
Please, Mio.
Except if she plans to untrain the boy. Except if she wants
Ata Odion.
or maybe move her to one African country. You understand? But as long as that boy is in Nigeria, forget. If she plans to train the boy or to fly into an African country to go and fine, but as long as that boy is in Nigeria, forget about it. Their days are numbered.
See, make I come tell you, Wunmi, if the boy on mama will come UK, we go flog you from airport back to Nigeria. Allah, see, my boy London. I'm a rebel when
Mohbad's mobile phone would have been.
But Wunmi get my dad. Wunmi had today back. Wunmi had today back. I swear.
I wonder how she sleeps at night.
No. Wunmi, no. That person will be human being. I swear. Sorry to say, because the way things are going on at this point.
Police,
No.
The police can retrieve all the deleted mails. Or deleted text that is deleted on your phone. There is a way police can retrieve all those things. You know that. So that phone would have helped a lot.
Have revealed a lot, but I don't think the Nigerian police are ready to do anything.
Just call iPhone. iPhone will bring everything.
Maybe the phone is with Mohbad.
With
The
Wunmi?
phone is a spiritual phone. No, the phone is a spiritual phone. It's Mohbad. Somebody that died in the house. Excuse me. According to auntie, he said Mohbad died in the house. Somebody that died in the house. So this phone also got mixed.
No, they stole
according to auntie.
No, they stole the phone from him when he was in the show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
These people, kill somebody. These people.
Everything is possible. Everything is possible.
Everything was orchestrated.
So like Imole will lose the fool for show. Show when Kubana Chief for invite him. All of them did here. So are you now saying that all of them that was with him, they are all thieves? Is that what you mean? Is that what Wumi mean? They are all thieves. Including the driver, all of them, they are thieves.
Wumi will say anything.
So listen. If you lost a phone in that event, believe me, Imole will not go home like that. Even Kubanachi Prince will know about it. Do you get? Because your set phone, everything about you is that phone. Your connection, some of your secrets is in that phone.
And
do you get?
iCloud. And
so how will you lost that phone? How will you lost that phone? Then you will just go home. Even the person that invite you will not know about it. So that's a Kukaboo story. It's a Kukaboo story. See, the same thing. Let me tell you. Before they deceive you, they cannot deceive me. They cannot deceive me. Before what happened to what are they calling it? The CC camera. The same thing happened to the phone. The same thing that happened to the phone. The CC camera.
The actress said
true evidence.
Yes. They have got CCTV outside. But there's no CCTV.
Can you hear her? Can you hear her? Sometimes just try to hear her speak.
Somebody with children,
just try to hear her speak. Do you know the prayer? Listen. Let me tell you. Sometimes when I watch her speak, and I will say, "Oh, I pity for the man that will marry that girl." But any man that will marry a doctor, if you are listening to me, you better not be a billionaire. You better not be a billionaire. Because if you are a billionaire, you are done. You are gone. No. You get? If you are a billionaire, because she's going to manipulate you, use everything, then the mother will come out with full
chest, with her bonnet,
with everything. And if you are not, if care is not taken, if you did not die, you will go to prison. Because they have every way to manipulate it. They have every way to do it. So that even the world will believe them. Although our eye is now open. Whenever she come out, we investigate what she's saying. We don't just follow her anymore. Our eyes is now open. Whenever she say, we say, she's out again. Let's hear the cookaboo she want to say. That's for me. But people are still believing her. People are still, she's still a role model to people. But godmother. So if you can manipulate this thing, today we are still talking. We are still talking like talkative. We are still talking like talkative. Something that we have supposed to have gotten justice by now.
They just came and changed the whole narrative.
You change everything.
Very simple.
You change. It was supposed to be simple, sir. Sir, if you are saying it is a very simple case, it was supposed to be simple.
It was supposed to be.
If she was not there, if that woman was not there, but now that she's there, everybody will have to cover their whatever. Because if the truth finally come outside, many people will be blamed. And many people will lose their job. So for that not to happen, we all have to see the way it is right now.
Don't forget to.
And that was sure.
That is it.
That was sure.
Corporates.
And I'm very glad for something. You know that if Naira Marley was in Nigeria when this whole thing happened, there's a possibility they would have lynched him. Do you know that? Because it just
Wumi personally.
Because the way they just change everything, cancel Naira Marley,
They change the narrative.
I heard Naira Marley said that. He said they should ask him now where did he go to? Who are the ones with him? I heard him say
he left the people with him in the house.
The question we asked you today. Do you also notice when she realized that all those things that she's saying will not have effect on Naira Marley? Then what did he say? He said Naira Marley, my children was going to Naira Marley's house. Naira Marley was giving my children drugs.
Can you imagine?
Did you get? Do you understand? Okay, and now I think the autopsy is saying that it is drugs or something that I don't know. I didn't get it. I don't know. I think the autopsy of
Why now? Why did you say Ramali was given a drug?
these
Why
people they
now?
think
Why
they can
now?
manipulate us. We are
Why
see
now?
this
Why
is 21st century for crying out loud.
I am not jumping on somebody else's case.
With the way she
Yeah,
comes
they
out
will
to fight
come,
for people, why did she come out for her children and then say
Let me break this point. Let me say this. Let me say this. A day will come, man. This woman will give account of every justice that she thought she had fight before. A day will come. She will give account of it. A day will come.
It won't be long.
A day will come. Believe me. Yes, they are innocent because she fight with emotion. Anybody that fights with emotion, you are not fighting for justice. You don't fight with emotion. You don't fight because put emotion aside. Don't fight people because you have one or two issues with them. Then with that, you just want to nail them.
You just want to drag them down.
No, that is not. You are not fighting for justice. You are not fighting for justice because if that person is right, you would never accept that person is right. Because you have issues with him. Did you get? So that's what people need to know. Like me, the reason why I'm so angry is that first time I was among people, I joined her to say, Neramali, Neramali.
I actually didn't do that. I didn't do that because I felt okay, you can drag Neramali and Sam Larry for bully or whatever, but they were not.
That was after some days. No, that was after some days. The day they announced it, it was Neramali. My dear, nobody thinks straight that very day. Even the VDM, I said, oh, let's do a rethink. Do you get?
Yeah.
VDM was also dragging Neramali at the first time. Do you get? But it's right for you to do a rethink as a human being. It's right for you to do a rethink. You get?
Yeah,
it's
you
right
start
for you to do a
analyzing
rethink.
things.
Yes, to know if you are in the right track.
I'm on the right track.
Do you get?
It was VDM that.
How is it?
That opened a lot of people's eyes, and it's that same VDM. They are saying VDM didn't make us have justice from black.
That is the reason why you can see the puppy in America. What do they call it? Some Monday idiot. Sam Clef.
Sam Clef, that one is just an idiot.
Every time she will say that guy will say, I am the one that arrest VDN. It have nothing to do with VDN. He is not even him. Your petition is not working. Even said, I heard a man saying that I wrote the petition against you, and the petition is waiting for you in Nigeria. You have to come and answer your petition. So if your petition is already there for years and you haven't stepped your leg in Nigeria, then now you are saying that you petition somebody, then they will listen to you. When your petition is already there, you haven't answered your petition. So that guy, he just blah 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 blah. One parrot I don't like. One parrot that doesn't have a sweet voice. That is Sam Clef. That stupidity. I don't want to insult him. Let me just. Yes, you have already fooled yourself. You have already fooled yourself.
To plan and orchestrate and plan, and before they now announce everybody. So, they don't have time to do all the planning and all that. It's unfortunate.
Really unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. See, number one thing, you should have packed all of them in that house. Packed everybody. Seal that house, the whole building. Seal it up. Then they can start the investigation from there. But they left the house till they packed everything in the house and emptied it. Nothing was done. Nothing. Nigeria, my country.
Nigeria, my country.
That should not happen to any of us.
Because I've never seen such a thing like that in my life. America here, they will seal that building. What's a seal? No. Pack everybody, even the wife, pack everybody, take everybody for investigation, investigate everybody, take everybody in for questioning. The truth to come out.
He's a prime suspect. A prime suspect.
But now, they're just on a crime scene.
Give you back case to cash out.
They will leave you, but they'll be monitoring you.
Do you get
your phone? Everything.
Everything.
You
the
everything.
Phone calls, text messages, everything.
Red-handed like this.
Mommy, I don't understand that country. It's not like they don't know the right thing to do. They do, but they just don't want to do it, or they have something they're covering.
Your phone, your text, everything.
They are big people, so they are just twisting everything for the police. No, police, they know they are capable of doing whatever they want.
But God. Oh. It's only that Baba. He's the only one fighting for justice for his son. Only him. And it's still the same Baba that some set of idiots are abusing.
Even the siblings are just doing as if nothing concerns them.
I can't even imagine.
Look at that
girl that bought PRT. There is a family that is still fighting for tomorrow. They may not have the capacity or have the people, but they still.
But they didn't come to social media and start begging. They didn't come. There were people even suggested that they should do a GoFundMe for them. They said they don't need it. They did it on their own.
If Wumi didn't know anything, that Jackpa, Mohbad, we would have been friends. We have been friend to Imole's father. Believe me.
Yeah, that's true.
They have been
working hand to hand. Exactly.
Yes. She knows what she will get.
So,
she knows that
if you join hand to hand to fight for justice, and she's the one that they are looking for, how would that happen? How will you join person that is looking for his team
father-in-law to let him know? You're saying because you guys are not in good terms. How does it even make sense?
Your father-in-law, you're not in good terms.
You're not in good terms with your father-in-law. So something like that happens in store. You can't call him. Let him know.
The man who raised the husband, the man you call a husband.
You get?
The man who raised
so heartless. Like something happened to his son. You cannot even put your differences aside and say, okay, let me call. Dad, you and go bye, Shelley.
They asked him to go back. That don't be his man now. Go back. It was him that said no. There's something.
Well, for me, Wumi is not the one fighting this case because Wumi doesn't have that kind of weight. It's just that the mistake has already been made. That is it. So if you don't know, you don't know. That's for me. That's what I think. Yes, they have already made this mistake. The investigator, they have already made this mistake. So there is no way to correct it except to keep it this way. I've said it before.
But for how long?
To correct it, except to keep it. For how long? What? They have already said the autopsy is that they did this. So what are you going to do about it? How can you do autopsy for a dead body somebody that died for since 9 months? Do you think any good autopsy will come out from that?
Result?
Are you sure? You sure? You sure?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But I doubt, and I pray so will come out. But for me, I don't think anything will come out from there again.
But this autopsy that they keep,
the body is already decaying.
Correct autopsy. Forget.
The body is already decaying, so I don't think anything will come out from there. I don't think. And that is what they want.
It's not correct.
So that is what they want, and they have gotten it. So that's why I said let us just come and do the DNA, then we will know where we stand. Let us do the DNA, then if the charge is for Imole, then I think I would. If I hate her like 90%, maybe I can reduce it to 50. And so if I hate her, because they call the part she play in this justice for Mohbad. And because I didn't hate her before, let me not use that hate.
That one hate is really strong because it dislike her.
Nobody knows her before. You don't know her before.
Yes, I didn't even know her. Yes, but because the part she play in this justice, make me to see that she's not human. She's not doing things like human. Because if you are human or you are not, you are innocent, and you are the one that people supposed to be supporting to fight for the justice, not you being the anti-justice. Did you get? Because right now, in my opinion and in my thinking, she's anti-justice.
Yes, she is.
She doesn't need any justice. She doesn't need any justice. You get? She don't need any DNA test. What she needs, let's go and bury the Imole and forget about any other thing. That's what she wants. That is what you want. That's what Iyamomba want. But that is what even Andura and all of them want. So to me, the reason for that, it was maybe there was a fight that involved Wumi, the fight later involved Adura, the fight later involved all of them. That made that guy Japa mistakenly. Maybe trying to defend Wumi, try to defend Wumi, then it result to another thing. You get, of which it can happen. It can happen. So if the truth come outside, you can see that the 3 of them or the 4 of them, they are going. The mother will not allow that to happen if she have already know the truth. The Adura will do anything to cover for Wumi so that if Wumi open mouth, him himself is involved. You get? So to me, I think that is the reason why this story, why the secret is very strong. Why the secret is very strong. To me, that is my thinking. I'm just assuming.
Even the nurse, we've not even heard anything about her.
Yeah, for the nurse, I think the police have taken a statement. Maybe by the time the case is properly tried, we will know what a statement, what she writes. So, man, that's what I think. Because the nurse have a very good part to play in this.
Exactly, because she saw everything. She saw his condition. She's what I can say there was actually blood everywhere.
The injection means the syringes which they find in the house, if the syringes are for you, if the syringes are for the nuns or not.
Are you sure the syringe is what they use? They might just plant it there. Change the narrative. Because I don't
No, if they plant it there, listen to me. It's only a fool that will open your eyes and see somebody want to dip hand inside the eyes, and your hand is not weak and your hand is not paining you, and you will not defend yourself. Do you get? So if that happen, it would be a win case. Do you know what? Because if the nurse wanted to compromise, then if they bring that, if they want to put everything in her head, then she will be forced to open her mouth. She will be forced to open her mouth. No, this is what happened. I meet Mo already dead.
This condition.
I meet him already dead. I was not the one that gave him injection. I meet him with blood. He was having injury on his hand. So I didn't even give him anything, or I was trying to even make him to regain strength. So you will see that the truth will come outside. Then the both of them will begin to drag themselves. Then the truth will come outside. Believe me, just one escape, one little mistake from these people. One little mistake. Yes, that's what I'm saying now. If the nurse can say that, if the nurse can say that, I meet Mo already dead, but they said he was weak, that I should try. If the nurse can say that, then that will be confirmed. That will be confirmed that Mo died on Monday.
Because the actress too confirmed it that he died on a Monday.
This is
Yeah, she said it.
Okay, somebody who died on Monday.